After an exciting All-Star weekend, the Detroit Pistons have been relatively quiet. Games start back up tomorrow as the second half of the season is underway. That means get ready for some advanced taking to help make moves in the off-season. Today though, we're focusing on the Pistons free agency and some possible jersey leaks. The Detroit Pistons currently have the most cap space in the NBA. They will have around $30 million to work with. Now what does that mean? Well, that means the Pistons can spend it all on a top free agent who's close to being an all-star. Or they can spend it to add depth to the roster. Then there's a third scenario where they miss out on key free agents. In that case, the Pistons would just sign guys for one-year deals and save their cap space for 2023, which has better free agents. Now let's look at who Troy Weaver is going after this offseason. He actually got one of his guys in Marvin Bagley already. As it was revealed at the intro press conference, Weaver was planning to sign him this offseason. Getting him now is giving the Pistons a better look to see if he fits with the team. Second player on the radar is Miles Bridges in Charlotte, who was almost an all-star this year. Bridges is from Michigan, so there's that connection, and there's a chance he'd come back home. Averaging 20 points and 7 rebounds a game, Miles will without a doubt be the top name on the market. Third is DeAndre Ayton, who I doubt will be leaving the Suns. But Troy is going to try and get the 7-footer if the Pistons don't land one in the draft. So if our pick lands outside the top 3, expect to hear Ayton's name a lot more. Last target is Jalen Brunson, who the Pistons tried to get at the trade deadline. But the Mavericks weren't interested in moving him. Weaver wants him because he's a guard who fits next to Luka Doncic. So in theory, he'd fit next to Cade. Troy is basically trying to find a Chris Paul type player. Brunson is far from that, but he can still initiate the offense and hit open threes. Okay, this next news we're taking with a huge grain of salt, but there were NBA jersey concepts for next year that leaked. The source is sketchy, but the NBA jerseys leak all the time. At this point, I think the NBA does it on purpose to generate hype. Anyway though, the Pistons concept is what some of us have been waiting for. It's looking like the Teal campaign this offseason was heard. Right there you can see the throwback with the horse clear as day. Personally, I'm happy with the Teals returning, especially with the squad already embracing them. If this leak is real, the squad will be rocking them next season. Okay, so as I was editing, we got some breaking news from Rod Beard. The Pistons just held some interviews. There, Dwayne Casey stated he wants to use the rest of the season to evaluate Isaiah Livers and Chris Smith. It's looking like Livers and Smith will both be upgraded to the main roster. I expect Grant, Bay, Stu, and Cade will sit out some games to make room for the players being called up. And I definitely don't expect to see Kojo or Rodney McGruder for the rest of the season. Luka Garza and Saban Lee will most likely follow suit with getting more minutes at the end of the season. Very exciting stuff. Livers and Smith both look great in the G League. Smith had some highlight dunks while Zay was on fire from 3. Once again, things could get crazy this offseason, and this just shows the Pistons will be ready for it. And that wraps up this video. The Detroit Pistons are looking to make a splash this offseason, one way or the other. What do you guys think about the leaked jerseys? Let me know in the comments below. Also, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to see more Pistons content. That's it for me. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one.